Why some people can't be provoked and others lose control. Imagine this. You're standing in a room, maybe at work, maybe at a family gathering, maybe online. Someone makes a sharp comment about you. A public insult, a sarcastic remark, a passive-aggressive jab. Instantly, your body reacts. Your heart starts racing. Your jaw tightens. Your face gets hot. Your thoughts speed up. Every part of you screams, defend yourself. Respond. Prove them wrong. Now pause. The person standing right next to you hears the exact same words, the same tone, the same insult, and they don't react at all. No change in expression, no explanation, no emotional spike. Same situation, same words, to completely different reactions. So what's the difference? Why are some people so easy to provoke, while others seem almost untouchable? The answer isn't thick skin, and it's not emotional numbness, and it's definitely not suppressing your feelings. The real difference lies in understanding something most people never see. There's a specific psychological mechanism behind provocation, one that therapists actively teach to people dealing with toxic individuals, manipulators, and narcissists. And it's built on one uncomfortable truth. Most conflicts are not about truth. They're not about logic. They're not about being right. They're about emotional hunger. Toxic people don't attack you because they hate you. They attack you because they're starving. Starving for attention, emotional energy, validation, a sense of control. They can't create these things internally, so they extract them from others. When you react, when you explain, defend, argue, justify, or emotionally engage, you think you're protecting your dignity, but in reality, you're feeding them. Every emotional response becomes nourishment. Every long explanation becomes fuel. Every minute you spend proving your worth fills their inner emptiness. They didn't start the conversation to understand you. They didn't want clarity. They didn't want resolution. They wanted a reaction. Your attention, your time, your emotional energy. That's the reward. Here's where most people get trapped. We were taught that silence equals weakness. That not responding means agreeing. That if you don't defend yourself, you lose. So we explain. We justify. We argue. We try to be understood. But here's the harsh reality. You cannot reason with someone who is emotionally invested in misunderstanding you. The more you explain, the more power you give them. Every explanation creates a new opening. Every defense reveals a new vulnerability. Every emotional reaction gives them more control. And here's the part that hurts the most. The people who provoke you the hardest are often the ones who know you best. They know your history, your fears, your insecurities, your weak spots. They know exactly which buttons to press because they installed them. Real strength is not reacting louder, and it's not walking away dramatically. Real strength is becoming strategically and interesting. Think of it like Wi-Fi. If someone can't connect to you, they can't drain your energy. When someone tries to provoke you and you respond with calm neutrality, I see, okay, that's your opinion, noted, or even silence, something powerful happens. You don't attack, so they can't play the victim. You don't defend, so they have nothing to grab onto. You are present, but unavailable for the game. That's not weakness. That's control. This approach is known as the gray rock method. It's taught by therapists to people dealing with manipulators, narcissists, chronic provokers, emotional parasites. The idea is simple, but powerful. Become as emotionally uninteresting as a gray stone. No emotional spikes, no dramatic reactions, no defensive explanations, no fuel, just calm, neutral, minimal. Not because you don't feel, but because you choose where your emotions go. Your depth is reserved for people who earn it. Your vulnerability is saved for real connection. Your energy is protected. Everyone else gets the gray rock. At first, something predictable happens. They escalate. They push harder. They become louder. They try new tactics. Because the supply is disappearing and they're desperate. But when there's still no reaction, no emotion, no explanation, no engagement, they get bored and they leave. Suddenly, the person who once ruined your entire day becomes background noise. Their words no longer hijack your nervous system. Their opinions are no longer emergencies. Their emotional instability is no longer your responsibility. You didn't win by fighting. You won by refusing to play. True peace isn't the absence of conflict. It's the ability to choose what deserves access to you. When you become impossible to provoke, you become impossible to control. The most powerful reaction is no reaction at all. Stay grounded. Stay still. Be the gray rock. Because the moment you stop playing the game ends.